All right, good evening, SpeedGaming 3. My name is Chester, and welcome to another match in the TTP Season 1 first round. We're running out of first round matches, but we still got a few left between Eat My Steel and Tabby Orange. I'm joined by Fury SK. Fury, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, wonderful. I'm ready for trolling. Trolling is fun.
All right, looks like it's on me to release the runners, so the tension mounts. Give them a few seconds. And then screen delay. Who knows what will happen?
I mean, we could get extra candles or we could not.
We could. They could get 16 hearts, but that would never happen because I only rolled the seed. I can't play the seed, so they're going to spoil everything for me. What am I going to do?
I mean, if they get to that, it's probably a long night for both.
True. I mean, maybe this is bragging on my part, but I've gotten 16 hearts and had a decent time. So, I mean, if I can do it, they can too.
Just means you got mags really early.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't always find mags because it's always buried under an item I don't have yet. But the hearts won't be. So go figure that one out. I can't.
But maybe the wood sword will be.
Ooh, wouldn't that be interesting?
Pretty sure that's on.
The early call, the PB under the Armos and PB blocking the wood sword.
Something like that.
Something like that. All right. I'm going to say wood swords at the vanilla wood sword screen, just to be the exact opposite of blocked. How about that? Well, early predictions, they never come true.
Looks like we got about 7 seconds if Tabby's to be believed.
Here we go.
Okay, I believe that is more or less a standard setup for hints, whether it be community or normal.
We're not going to get any funny hints, and we're not going to get any helpful hints. That kind of makes me sad, really.
It's legitimately vanilla.
Yep. So in case for those of you who haven't played the vanilla game in 20 some odd years, you may get to see what all the vanilla hints say. How about that? No free candles. Well, that's a shame. Gotta have heart.
Not that I believe in the seed roller thing, but I guess it's only fitting that we don't see it.
Almost like it was meant to be. Early level 6 find. Early item. How good is your block clipping with no items?
Oh, that's the only way you can really go.
Shockingly, it's not an item. I can't believe it. That never happens. So we got a ladder block one way. And a key block the other way. Perfect. So, I think the game is trying to tell us something.
Eat My Steel's going to look up, since he didn't look up here before. Didn't see the bad news, and that's the end of level 6 for both for now.
Don't worry, we'll be back soon. Hopefully. An hour and a half later. Oh, look, we're going back to 6 finally. Oh, no. Spoilers, sorry.
Yep, I mean, usually you can sneak in there and get a key or something and make other dungeons easier, but not this time.
No, not this time. Alright. Decent medium secret. Like to see that. Decent small secret too. Which means the big secret's going to be like 55 to continue the 5 theme, but who knows.
On the bright side, it is mixed first. There'll be 3 of them instead of just 1. So the second quest is really the only way that you get super bodied by low money, I think.
Oh, for sure. Especially if the medium is like 25. Then you'll wonder, where'd all my money go? At least they're racking up money to buy that candle whenever they find it. So I guess that's something.
Yep, short of a door repair, I think they have it at this point.
Who would have thought 3 minutes and 20 seconds in, we would be screen for screen with the same items, the same money, the same everything. The same up A. Ooh, one saved and one didn't. Interesting.
Well, off we go to Eastern Hyrule, presumably for both. Don't think you really want to go towards the grave. You might go to level 1 and route through the desert, but either way, you get one open cave on the route.
Yep. Looks like Tabby's gonna go the route of Desert Open Cave instead. Steel is rewarded with the letter. Tabby, another potion shop. Tabby might go towards the coast item first, before checking out the Armos.
And forgive me, I haven't paid full attention here, but it doesn't look like, despite the overworld shuffle being on potentially, we have any shuffling of enemies. At least on the overworld.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, did we see Lionels in dungeons?
We saw Garita, I'm pretty sure, with some Vires jumping around.
Yeah. Can't remember if we saw Lionels in that 6. Feels like it was so long ago, but it was like 2 minutes ago. Door repair is 19. Okay. Not bad. Level 3 at the Coast Open Cave. See, got a quick glance of the ladder item. Literacy is on the coast. Ooh, steel. Okay, never mind. There's the Lionels, and yeah, their pointy swords hurt.
That'd be a solid wood sword screen, or just past it, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Tabby's found 2 keys so far in this level 3. Not too bad. And Steel confirming, obviously, that the Armos item is on the east side of Hyrule. Well, that looks like it's about it for Tabby. Yep, no bombs, no weapons. Time to exit stage left.
Or, well, we got one more door to look at. Probably nothing.
Oh, true. Oh, look, there's a bomb. Nice, nice.
So potential workaround still if we want.
Maybe, do you go up and try to bomb to the right? I don't know if that's a good use of a bomb, really.
I would have thought about it, but I mean, to each their own.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Well then. Ladder, anyone?
So free book, essentially. So free maps for dungeons, once we get that combo going. I don't think it'll take either one or too long. He might still get it first, but Tabby shouldn't be too long.
So you're saying we get to play Name That Dungeon right off the bat? What a joy for everyone. Oh, look, 88? Alright, not too bad.
Magical Sword, meanwhile, is the other Armos screen in the forest.
Alright. Can't buy that, unfortunately.
I don't think there's much better feeling than getting your first sword, magical sword, if it's early enough.
Spoken as someone who I think did that in a race once.
Yes, Zarnex42 will tell you all about it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure I have a highlight on my channel when I did it once in a race, like 7 years ago, probably. Proving that I've been collecting hearts for many, many years.
I'm sure somebody that plays swordless all the time and then gets mags at the very end is probably the one with the most of them, but that's kind of cheating.
Yeah, probably. So I guess actually we have deceptive hints because the old man is not at the grave, despite what that hint says. If you want to think about it in that way.
Taking a quick look at any roads.
what, northeast of 1, and then forest, and northeast corner.
And the other one, I think, is truly more northeast corner.
Yeah. It's not the greatest any roads. None on the west side of the map. None really near start. So, give him a C. I mean, that even feels generous. Steel's probably going to do the same thing that Tabby did, collect these 2 keys in 3, and then find a bomb and, well, see, now I wonder if Steel will try to use the bomb to progress further, knowing with the map. Well, that's a key door going to the right. Yeah, no, maybe never.
Yeah, I mean, I might consider the key anyways. We have a lot of money already.
True. And it's a small dungeon, and with a hard shuffle on, you know, it's very possible to find an easy item on just laying on the floor, possibly.
Tabby gets bodied there on the candle shop screen in the northeast. Wondering if Tabby will elect to world wrap at this point. I think he was
there's no other checks that Tabby can do going in that direction, so probably wouldn't. Well, I mean, I would think that Tabby would probably go east, check the bomb spots on the coast to get back to the raft spot or to the ladder spot.
Yeah, it does get a first drop bomb, so that's a nice little additional amount of resources. Will we start buying things now? No.
No. Not bad priced meat there. Arrow's a little bit on the expensive side. Looks like Tabby's going to finish the exploration of the Any roads.
He's got to go the right one here, because he's trying to get back to where he died, which is one screen to the left.
Yeah.
Speaking of Any road exploration, Eat My Steel is currently doing so. And we're going to pause strat, which I don't blame him on the screen. It's pretty annoying.
Not at all. And look! Doesn't feel great to die on the wood sword screen. At least you didn't take too long to go back to it, so not too bad.
Yeah.
Still doesn't feel good, though.
One of those situations where you really wish you had the candle in that cave.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure. So maybe check Waterfall and White Sword Cave, and then maybe go back to 3, now that you have a wooden sword?
Perhaps. I think I almost want to route this, though, with a ladder in hand, just to make sure these bomb spots...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely I think you at least check the ladder spots. That makes sense.
Yeah, I would be inclined maybe to go up to Eastern Death Mountain, and if we get lucky, we find maybe level 1 or 2, and if we don't, hey, we get a candle there, too.
Nice.
But if we don't get lucky, we just go back to start, and we 0 count farm that Octorok for another bomb.
Yeah, it's a good plan. I like it. Although I guess also, since Tabby wants to go back and get that book, and once he does, you know, he'll bring it right next to level 3, so... additional incentive to go get it. Step across the water to lose all your money to gambling.
I mean, riverboat casinos are a thing. Why not river passage casinos?
Yeah, it makes sense, but you don't hear about the riverboats losing money, generally.
That's because they don't stay in business long, if that's what they do.
Right. Now, Steel with only 1 bomb. I mean, if he checks the first spot, it's the only open spot. But I don't know. Do you use your 1 bomb on that? So when you have to come back anyway because you don't have enough bombs to check both spots. It's tough.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like we might go back to start and use it on the 1 bomb spot to the left here, or just go right and start burning things.
And we found level 9 right next to start. How convenient. That was a shape.
it was rather
On the
small.
small side, yeah, missing a whole column on the right, so 7 and 8 could be on the large side.
Yeah, felt like that was... Ooh, there's level 7. Felt like that was closer to like a 48 or 49 room. I mean, I got very, very quick glimpse. Level 7's kind of big still, given even
Yeah,
that.
7 seems smallish? Maybe not. 12, 15,
30-ish?
20. Yeah, I got 30. Yeah. That seems small.
I mean, it's at least clustered to some degree. That's probably why it feels decent enough, but man,
Yeah.
I wouldn't burn my key there, yeah.
It really is a shame the any key is behind that door. Oops, spoilers, sorry. Well, it's nice to know that the vanilla hints actually are shuffled between dungeons. So we get the hint of how to kill the level 6 boss in level 7. Oh, look, there's Goblin. Oh, maybe. Oh, I see. So the hints are following where the bosses are. I see.
Seems good.
Yeah. This randomizer it's amazing. How does it know?
We ready for that transport staircase?
Always. Especially when it's going to go one room north.
Well, let's be generous. Let's give him behind the key door in that tail.
Ooh, yeah, that's good too. Make you feel good about saving the key. I like it. Alright.
Wow.
What are the odds this... Okay, what are the odds the wall bombs, but still doesn't have any bombs? It doesn't matter. We will never know if that wall bombs. At least not yet.
Yeah, I mean, that feels about the same result as the tail would have been.
Got to see the potion prices briefly on Tabby's side. The Pepsi is cheap and the Coke is expensive, but the Coke is still the better deal. Barely. Ooh, there's the bait block. Interesting.
I think that's also a leave moment without a bomb.
Yeah.
Tried to get a lucky bomb drop off the red darkness in that room earlier, but didn't get that lucky. Instead, get lucky with level 5, perhaps?
Yeah. Segmented 5. Seems about right.
Oh, well, lucky is no longer the term I'd use.
It's all relative, right? Especially since these seem to be beefy orange wizrobes. Nice clock, though. Ah, yes, the map that we need so bad.
Now, yeah, this might work out still. Let's see. Nope. I was going to say, if he goes back a room and then lets the shutter door open, he could up an A and get that key door to go away, I think. But...
Yeah. Tabby is going back into level 3. Seems like a good play now with the book and with the sword. Doesn't seem to be too bad an enemy set. I think this has Gorias in it, so... Much better than Wizrobes.
Unsurprising staircase immediately. A little surprised we just go through it.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, it's got Pulse Voice. so much for the easy enemy set thing. Not so much.
Steel's going to clear this room with this door. It's pretty easy.
Wow. No bomb drops yet? Wow. No bomb drops at all. That's pretty crazy. Free Triforce, though.
I think
With no bombs. I mean, he's almost got to take it. He's got no bombs. He can't go anywhere.
Well, he's going to go back and take the staircase, which I think is the right play, instead of re-clearing this room.
Yeah, it's true. That way you don't have to clear it again if you only go through once.
Meanwhile, in the No Bombs Club is also Tabby Orange. He has this pack from before, but the Gibdo not giving either.
Found the Triforce in 3, in that single river room. And that is... Fury, what was that Tabby just picked up?
I don't know, I'm watching Eat My Steel have so much fun with his bomb luck. I'm assuming it was Boomerang.
It was the magical boomerang on the floor in level 3. I hear it's somebody's favorite item. I don't know who it is, though. Chat, can you confirm?
It flies across the screen.
It does. With the greatest of ease.
That's why it's called the superior model, in some cases.
So I've heard.
Nope, there's the Triforce, which you expected you might pick up. Now we'll see if he goes back to the start and farms the Octorok for a bomb, or if he just keeps going, continues burning Candle Row, and then decides what to do.
Yeah, I think overworld exploration seems, I would think, is more important right now. My personal opinion. Maybe you'll find a bomb shop. Maybe you'll find an easy level 1, level 2, something like that. Tabby is going to buy the arrows. Not a bad idea. Got the candle already.
Yeah, it's pretty rich seed so far. Even with the 85 as the large secret, you're up 5 rupees on both your small and mediums.
And there's still 2 outstanding, so still decent money left. Gotta have it.
And we're officially tied up again.
In the most important metric, yes.
And everything but boomerangs.
Boomerangs and hearts. Oh my. Well, Tabby's showing us the map of 6, and showing that staircase is pretty much required for this segmented 6.
Yep. Realizes pretty quickly that staircase does not exist because of the shutter door. Out we go again, because I think one of the ways you go, which is up, is ladder blocked. There's not a lot of rooms left down, so I think... well, he's got a ladder, though, so I don't know why he didn't go in. Who knows?
Yeah, not sure. He won another heart.
Maybe just decided that 6 is not the place he wants to start.
Yeah. Definitely easier dungeons out there, hopefully somewhere to find.
Eat My Steel, meanwhile, is definitely feeling the need to go find that boomerang. She's back at 3.
Spidey senses are tingling.
Doesn't know how bad he needs it, but he needs it.
He will know very soon. I hope for a bomb drop is what he's actually hoping for. That's a +2 if I count it right on the Gibdos. That's not encouraging. Oh, Tabby found the bomb shop. 31 for bombs. Ouch. Not pleasant.
I mean, neither runner has really had the best of luck with bomb drops to this point.
No, not really.
But, he knew he needed it. So, Steel also maybe opting to leave at this point, or will he burn... Well, actually, he can go through the shutter door.
Yeah, the question is he going to stab the bunnies? And I gotta think the answer is no at this point. There's too many of them. I think there were 6. Although it is... I mean, it's only... And it's only for one item, but... I mean, what a great place for the bow, right?
Yeah, I think if you keep your beams long enough, I think the room is worth it. Otherwise, I would bail.
Yeah, I didn't even remember it was a BMOS room. That's just more fun, quote unquote.
Did quite a bit of damage with beams, getting extra damage off. Probably gonna try and make it work.
He did not buy a potion, as I recall, so unfortunately, he has no health restoration available. Ooh.
Nope, that'll be close. I was really rooting for a clock, is probably what he's doing. He's actually going to burn the key, which I actually like the play.
Yeah.
You get your health back and you go after just the last few there. And
if you're gonna commit to it, that's a good usage of the key without a potion.
I think I would have chosen the Stalfos room as a re-clear just for the health drop, but money's still pretty good on the Zols. I think there's one more Stalfos in the other room.
Also, the Zols were 1 HP, and the Stalfos were, I think, 2. A bit faster, maybe.
Well, that's not a room we wanted to see right away. We're just going to try and get the bomb pack and get out.
Problem is, you can't die now, otherwise you're going to redo the entire bunny room.
Well, we need that.
If this is it... Oh, very nice. Is this the answer?
No. You got to burn the key, I think.
Yeah, you're fully committed.
Oh,
well, thank goodness you have a ladder. Thank you, Moat.
Might get a fairy
Tabby
drop,
found level 4, by the way. I assume Tabby was he was in the grave, probably headed to Death Mountain. So still got a hard drop too.
Oh no, bomb. Get out of that room.
Yeah.
It's gonna ruin the easy Kanana, but definitely worth. Power bracelet.
Good find. Still got his key back. That was nice. There's a staircase. Don't die.
Yeah, just gotta be patient, use the boomerang, get around them all, get to that staircase, and find a heart, maybe? Yes.
How did you know?
The odds are forever in my favor.
Yes, they are.
Until we find like 6 more.
The closer you get to 16, though, the odds just keep going down. I would be excited for that pickup, but these runners probably not so much. But they may be cursing my name. Like, of course there's a frickin' heart back there.
Well, let's see if we find another heart in this staircase. And there's Triforce, so it's technically a super room.
Yes, it is. Ooh. That is not a heart. Damage upgrade, always a pleasant find.
And we have a wooden arrow purchase for steel, so both have wooden arrows in case they find them both.
Makes sense, given that steel had max money.
So, I'd say mild advantage to Tabby, given the combat is going to increase the clear speed. Might be in here for some sort of bomb pack or key or something.
Yeah, looks like bomb force. We're gonna count. 4, 5, 6. Now up A. Maybe? Yeah. Up A, do it again.
Given where he is, this makes a lot of sense.
Oh yeah. Well done.
Gonna maybe... I think probably gonna just walk it out and maybe try and get lucky. Nope, gonna actually do it again.
Yeah. I mean, you're about to dig all of Death Mountain in Next Quest Overworld. It's even 8 bombs is enough to the whole thing, so... I mean, I was not watching what the enemy sets were on the screens on Death Mountain itself, but if you see a bunch of P-hats and rocks, yeah, I can definitely understand. This is your best opportunity to do this. So it makes sense.
Yep. Definitely wouldn't go for the 8th bomb, but yeah, it's, I don't know what the enemy set is, but with White Sword, I tend to feel like you can maybe pull it off. Lionel's make it annoying.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm pretty sure the Lionels did not roll down, but I could be wrong. Steel takes the lead, 8 hearts to 7. So let's see, we're looking for dungeons 1, 2, and 8. I think we found all the others. Yep. And we've got most of Death Mountain still left. And we got recorder checks, we got PB checks, raft checks. I'm pretty sure most of the candle spots have been checked by now.
Still...
I mean, seeing that bait block, I mean, I would have at least thought about buying the bait since it's so cheap and you got max money again. Tempting.
Yeah, the thing is still, though, there's a lot of rooms that you can kind of go that are parallel to it, so it's kind of unlikely to be in the way, but yeah, I might have just got it just for safety's sake.
Yep. So Tabby is going back to the bomb refill station, which is the new name for level 4.
That'll give Steel enough time to find level 4. Shouldn't be too long as he keeps enough bombs.
Are we deciding that 5 is enough?
Yeah, it's enough to clean up Eastern Death Mountain, so it's definitely a better stopping point for 5 this time. I see, at this point, Steel would have gotten his money back. He didn't know that was going to happen, but definitely feels a little bit worse seeing all the money available right after you pass up the bait.
Yeah, I mean, there's an outside chance that he'll be back in this area with to check the recorder spot and the PB spot. Oh look, what's the white sword item? Gotta have heart.
Tied up again. Pretty soon we're going to have a power bracelet block dungeon.
Yeah.
Or we're going to have a really...
Just a block in general by now, yeah.
Yeah, or a really unfortunate deep item in 6 or 7 or something.
He only has 1 bomb left. It's a bit of a concern.
If you're going to use it, you pretty much have to use it on the screen he's on now. It's the guaranteed one on the Eastern Death Mountain, whereas level 9 is not guaranteed. We know that level 9 does not bomb, courtesy of Tabby just now.
There's no other levels up here. We got a few blocks for sure.
Yep.
And what amazing dungeons have blocked? 1, 2, and 8.
Alright, we've got to get some bombs again on Steel's side. Hey, there it is.
Right next to start, at the PB spot. How did we know that? Tabby's very happy he's got Betty because none of those enemies rolled down.
No.
That doesn't feel good, but having the damage upgrade is nice.
And Steel buying a pack of bombs, tired of being without.
I could feel how begrudgingly that purchase was. Like, fine. Oh, there's a recorder. Tootie Flute! On the floor, level 2.
As much as we prefer to say toodles to that, we have to kind of take it.
I mean, we've got a decent chance of at least one dungeon being tutor blocked. And the red keys are not 0 HP. Also feels bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, Steel not finding level 4 is probably going to slow him down unless there's a big item in here that's quickly accessible. Whether that be the wand or the bow or Silver's really deep and off the beaten path.
Yeah, for sure.
Upgraded. It's expensive, and it's normal.
Inflation hits everything nowadays. Even in Hyrule.
Hey. Don't blame Tabby for going for it. Got the
No, not at
arrows.
all.
Hey!
Convenient that the recorder was in here to get past this recorder block.
Eat my steel back in the lead, by the way.
Oh. Nice job, Steel. Oh, they were beefy too.
The 3 key Monty. This may have done it earlier.
Well, nice. It gives you a key to give you additional chances.
There's the heart, so we are back to tied.
Such a tense heart battle we got going on here. I like it.
And we have a potential transport within the segment or an item here. Looks like it's going to be within the segment. Sends us back, but around a key door that we would have otherwise had to burn.
Yeah. At least one key door. Tabby has finished full clearing 2. Triforce is in the very last room.
I think Tabby would have rather not seen the heart container in or out there, just because he's got the white sword. You're kind of hoping for an advantage in combat. Maybe your opponent hasn't gone to Death Mountain early, then the extra hearts means a better shot at magical sword.
True.
This shutter did not re-shutter behind Eat My Steel. That's usually a sign of something. In this case, no, but...
Yeah. Yeah, Steel has been here for a while now. If Steel doesn't find anything useful in here, this could be very bad. Also, not only down to 1 heart.
Yeah, it needs just a random heart drop pretty bad.
Or a clock or something. I thought he was standing in that fire's hitbox.
Yeah, I was looking at that like, man, that's not what
I was a little too close. Finally got the clock drop after the room was done. Game's got jokes.
Meanwhile, level 1 also found.
This could be a contender for an item.
Yep.
I thought he got the double Dodongo, but it was the other one.
Oof.
Dodongo, please. Dodongo, please. Alright.
No.
That's not it. Game, please. Can't take it anymore.
Oh, I just realized the Wizard Robes and the Dark Nuts are the same set.
Are they?
Yeah.
More fun for everyone. Steel almost got grabbed right there. Oh, that's the Triforce.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, if he's lucky that the item is down and not like off on the left hand side of the dungeon. Alright, could be Aquamanus, maybe? We got 1 heart though.
Yeah, bombs.
Sketchy. Bomb and run, yeah. Please push.
Oh.
My God.
Gotta burn the key. Oh
Oh no,
no!
not blue Gurias, no! No.
Bombs again. I think. Oh,
Yes, they are.
didn't want to burn the bombs, and I think that's gonna hurt him pretty significantly because that could be the room.
Yep.
Tabby's making their way through level 1, past the Triforce at this point, looking for some sort of critical item.
It's weird that 1 almost looks identical to level 2. Just some small variants.
Don't clear this room again. Get to the right. Man, this room. That almost was really bad.
Enemy's so beefy, why?
Yeah, this is
Jeez.
starting to turn into a little bit of a time sink. I'm not sure how much longer Eat My Steel could really afford to try and get back to the Triforce.
I mean, he's near the fairy fountain. It might be worth it to just go fill up. That way you at least guarantee you'll get to the Triforce and hopefully
Oh
the item.
man, rich get richer.
Oh, looks like a red ring. How about that? So the PB in 4... I mean, I'm assuming that 1 was also PB blocked. I did not see exactly. You could have been recorder blocked. But either way, PB in 4, blocking recorder in 2, possibly blocking everything else. That's starting to snowball a bit. This is probably the staircase item in 1, if I had to guess.
Not too many more locations for it. Cleared a lot of the lower portion. Nope,
No, it's
nope.
a compass. Must be some offshoot room that was not explored. I guess it could be to the right. No, I guess not. Oh, this room for sure, yes. Suddenly, red ring makes this room a lot more palatable.
He still has made it back towards the room he died in, and the Triforce. I think if it ends up being another heart in here or something, you pretty much have to just beeline for mags if you feel.
Yep.
That's the only way it's a payoff, is if it's a cheap magical sword.
Speaking of, Tabby can do the same thing, picking up the heart in the staircase of 1.
I feel like he's less likely to do it, though.
Probably, yes.
It is the item. What we got?
Still needs this to be bow badly. Red
Nope.
candle. That is not the payoff you're looking for.
Well, it is repeat ranged weaponry against some enemies, and we have a lot of the low enemies rolling beefy, so, I mean, you'd have to take it.
Yep. But you don't feel good about it.
No. You'd have felt okay about it if you had gotten it the first time around, because you had to get the Triforce over here anyways, but having the death really hurts.
2 deaths. Yeah, 2 deaths.
The second death on the way back hurts less than the first one, but yeah.
Still doesn't feel good, though.
This is a combat room and a half for potentially the other floor drop.
Just a bomb. I'm wondering what rooms Tabby has left.
Not many.
Well, I definitely understand why he skipped this room. But again, red ring makes it pretty trivial. Let's see if Steel can make progress in 7, now with bombs. Can investigate some of those bomb holes he had to skip the first time without any bombs.
The issue here, though, is we're running out of locations for Bo to actually be boomerang in 1. Burn it. There you go.
Gotta sanitize the boomerang. Mission complete.
Yeah, if it's Bow in 7, though, I feel like Tabby's going to find it. So it almost has to be Silver's way out in the middle, nowhere in 7, away from Try.
Yeah. So it confirms that 1 was also PV blocked. So, yeah. Steel needs to get to Death Mountain ASAP. Find 4, get the PV, and unlock 1 and 2. Tabby probably going back to 5, I think.
I mean, the other situation you're basically begging for is that bomb wall doesn't open, by the way. Is like the dream setup at 9 where you get both of the last 2 items you need there.
Yeah.
Because a full clear gives Steel a little bit of time to catch up. He's still got to just get lucky in routing in some of these dungeons. Or have Tabby go left in 6, maybe. I mean, those are the 2 ways you can get back into it a little bit.
Yeah. The problem is the combat difference is going to make a... It's going to just... The advantage is going to be growing the entire time.
Yeah.
Inferior weaponry.
Barring a wall pretty quickly here. Thankfully, you can get around
that
it.
bomb wall hadn't opened to the right. That would have been really interesting, because that would have maybe made the bomb, or may have made the bait block a reality.
Yeah, a wand here would be a big win, but it's not. Yeah, this bomb wall to the right probably saves it.
Maybe not. Oh, it's just a glue. I thought that was an old man room.
I think we've seen quite a few of the old men already in this dungeon too.
Yeah. No, pretty safe from bait block now, I think. Heart on the floor in 5. Mags grows. Now you have to 9 keys all of a sudden.
Yeah, 1 was very forgiving for once. 2 also had a decent chunk of keys on the way through it. Seven is very linear.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, well, there's the door behind the bait block, so that takes care of that. The problem is, we gotta walk all the way around in level 7. We're gonna go the right side.
Yeah, that's a really bizarre path. Unless there's a staircase that goes over there.
If the floor drops in that room, we'll be back later.
Yeah.
Same with this room, I think. Probably. Candle.
Probably.
I might just candle my way through this one, take the half heart, and say see you. Yeah, he makes it, though. And here is the item, and a compass, and pain.
In that order.
Have to clear it to get to the Triforce. Staircase item is the wand. There you go.
Alright.
We're
Combat
back in it.
has a bit equalized, so that's good.
For how long, though, will there be an equalization? Because we do, I think, potentially have... Oh, wait, this was a super setup, wasn't it? Nope, I was wrong. What is in this staircase? It is another heart. Okay, well, I think Stu will be late to get back there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this wand for this room...
I think you at least give Mags 1 shot, maybe. At maybe 12, or 13 if you find another one before you can check.
What dungeon is back over that way that would push them that way, I wonder?
That is a good question.
I guess if you're Tabby, it's probably level 3 that pushes you close enough to check it.
Probably, yeah.
Steel has to walk through this room because the floor drop's still in here. Almost needs the silvers to just be up in the northeast corner in here, tucked away on the floor.
Yeah, but the problem there is that he's got to hope it's not under a huge, annoying combat room. Which is less and less likely given what we've seen so far. I guess, oddly enough, Blue Dark Nuts would be his friend right now. With the wand, he can actually kill them somewhat easily. Bubbles, please.
Answer the question in chat. Tabby did not full clear 3. He bailed because there was a key door. Oh no, there's Pole's voice in the way that made it annoying, and I think that's enough for Steel. He's at.
So we're still looking for level 8.
Yep. Tabby's actually pretty close to Mags now to check it if you so desired. Not in a hurry to, it looks like.
I'm guessing he already used a potion. Otherwise he would not have bought another one.
And here comes the check.
Yep.
Or nope, never mind. That's about the only time I call that strange. Is I mean, you basically had it en route to where you're going. But
Yeah, if you're literally on the screen.
Don't think
Maybe.
it's necessary for him, but still, it's the one
Maybe
time where you're
walk.
not going to have to really go out of your way. It's going to cost you like 6 seconds to know.
Yeah. Unless, going back up that way, maybe? No? Okay.
Oh, going to go down to the coast area and look at that flute spot, and then probably go back into 3 and knock that out to make sure. Raft maybe required soon? We're running out of spots.
We still got block spots on Death Mountain to check. And the grave recorder and grave push block. So we still have some non-raft options left, but they are running out. Well, maybe now Tabby's gonna check it. Nope. Very interesting. Nope, just realized. Because he knows he can't pick it up. Exactly. He knew it was 14 hearts, so he was trying to save time, but through the ether of the internet, he heard us saying, "Why isn't he checking mags? It doesn't make any sense." So there you go.
Yeah, I need to set up like a sound alert whenever I check mags before 14 with a certain laugh on it. Alright, off to see if raft will be required on Tabby's end.
And already checked the arrow. Gonna check the recorder spot, and then I guess you could recorder back to, let's say, 4, and check the PB spot in the northwest. Then check grave. And then after that is probably... I'm assuming he did recorder lake? Maybe not. I don't know. I guess I don't know if you got the recorder moves over there. Oh, we still got this, too. Jeez. Ah, yes. The Forgotten Spot. Named for a reason.
Yeah. Actually, the magical sword not being obtainable on 12 probably benefits Tabby more than he knows.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The Steel may not be thinking, oh, hey, I got a shot at mags now, but sadly, we know otherwise.
Have to pass the dig dogger.
That's a lie, Link. Tell you, I got questions about these deceptive hints. And we found another bomb shop finally. Instead of a recorder in the grave. There's level 8, finally. And the other forgotten spot, which is the recorder spot in the south part of the grave.
Dark Nuts and Wizrobe set in 8 as well.
Of course, why not? We haven't had nearly enough fun with Wizrobes yet, and Dark Nuts. So Steel's done with 5. I mean, again, you gotta get to 4 and get that PB and unlock the rest of these levels. Really, honestly, there's no other play right now, because 1, 2, and 8 are all effectively PB blocked.
Well, there's silvers in 8 really early, on the path.
Alright. 4 is on Death Mountain. West Death Mountain? I think it was one right of the push block on Death Mountain, I think. In that area. In that general vicinity.
So Bo's anywhere remotely on path in 8. This one is almost over at that point. It would take a really awful 9. So I think Tabby's got a little bit of dungeon knowledge advantage for sure, and just has had a little bit cleaner of a time, thanks to just the routing into Death Mountain West early enough.
You know, I just noticed something on the vanilla level 1 hint. Is peninsula misspelled, and I just never noticed until just now?
Don't know what
I think it had a double N at the start of the word, and it's only one N. It's P-E-N-I-N, and the hint said P-E-N-N-I-N. And I only just noticed this now, after having played this game for over 30 years. That's pretty funny, if I saw that correctly.
Kathy confirming you are correct on that, by the way.
Ah, so I'm not crazy. Okay, good, thank you.
Well, I'm not sure if that's a qualifier.
I didn't notice it until now.
I'm not sure if that's the qualifier on crazy, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you gotta set that point somewhere.
And what do we have here? Transport or the other staircase? Heart.
Gotta have heart. Gotta
Tabby.
not have heart. Well, now I have mixed feelings.
There's the transport stair.
I mean, I guess I can understand because you're not likely to check mags again, so extra hearts really don't have any value. Unless you understand that hearts are what keep you alive, but, you know, hey, what do I know? I'm not bitter at all.
The real question is, what do you do if you find a Triforce at kind of a dead-end point in this age? Do you just forego re-clearing rooms? Or...
It's a good question.
What do you do?
I mean, we've already seen 9, and 9 isn't that bad. Although when 9 is smaller, it tends to be more annoying because walls don't bomb. So that's not the kind of 9 you want to be looking for an item necessarily. I mean, even this 8 doesn't seem too bad.
He's got a ton of combat advantage, so he can afford to clear a bunch of rooms. We passed up the Triforce in that.
Oh wow! Yeah, Triforce is right at the start of the dungeon.
Silver's room at the start of the dungeon is where it was at.
Wow.
So I guess that answers the question. We are digging for sure.
Yeah, because I guess if you were going to not dig,
well,
now would be the time. Well, man, now seeing the mugger, yeah, maybe now you take it and go clear 6 and 7, go to 9.
Yeah, you have the extra bomb capacity though. That I don't know.
Well, do we still? I mean, does Tabby still have items to find in 6 and 7? I mean, I know he hasn't seen the red candle yet, so maybe he's thinking, take this, clear 6 and 7. If you happen to upon the bow, you're good, and if not, then you go to 9. And
yeah.
You're probably 50-50 in 9, whether the bow's in there or not.
I don't know. I just think you go ahead and pay the bomb, and you go up in that corner and clear it, and if it doesn't work out, then you take the try. I feel like you have to walk your way back up there, and that's kind of a walk of shame if you don't just make that little segment disappear from possibility. In the meantime, Eat My Steel is on the way to 4, where he will get eventual access to 8 by going through 4 and getting to 2.
This is definitely not a seed for those who don't dig Death Mountain early, such as me. When Death Mountain holds the key to 3 other levels, that's very bad.
Downside of having Wand for this room is we are going to clear, because I think there's not much to be had on this side, and I think it was all up and right.
Yeah, I think you're right. I guess we should be looking for a floor drop on Tabby's side since we saw the candle in the staircase.
We saw... What was it? Was it a heart? Yeah, it was a heart in there, I think.
Oh yeah, it's either a heart or nothing, because there's nothing else marked. I don't remember if we saw a heart on Steel's side, though. I've not been tracking where all the hearts are.
I believe Steel got both items out of there.
Alright. But Tabby doesn't know that. So, when you're one item away from go mode, tough to skip items.
I think, to be fair, I believe it's on the way. So, he's going to get the floor heart, and if he clears out the entire eastern side once seeing the Triforce, kind of like Steel did, he'll get the other item at that point. It's only if he decides to skip out. And it's not in 9 that this could go back to hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Steel didn't even go to the left 2 columns of level 6. So as long as Tabby stays to the right, should find everything.
Well, Tabby's going to go left, so he'll give Steel a little bit more time.
Okay.
Alright, so Steel's gonna probably full clear this floor, although it's not the worst dungeon to dig at the moment.
No, and he would be very happy to see White Sword. Although, again, wishing he had it much earlier than an hour.
Yeah, I believe it's a super room, so it's gonna take him a hot minute, because... Well, actually, no. He could gamble that wall not opening in 4 is the staircase.
Yeah,
In
no,
fact,
it might be a right side staircase.
It's not required to be that way in level 4 as it would be in level 1, 2, or 3, but it's always something that you're suspect of, and I think it's going to push him that way.
Yep, gonna work out just fine.
He's certainly going to take this.
Oh, I hope so.
Wizrobes abound.
Say, no, I'm gonna hold out for mags. It's okay. Little does he know, 12 is not enough. I also have to assume that Steel will clear the rest of West Death Mountain before obeying and finally finding levels 1 and 2.
Yep. The bonus is, I think the deaths in 6 are mostly going to be evened out by the full clear of 6.
Yeah, true.
I think this was the heart room, maybe? Or, no, I think it's somewhere really close to here.
Yeah, I think it was either this room or the room below it.
Yeah, the room below it was an annoying moat room. Where we thought Steel might die of the fire on that moat.
Well, keys. Do you feel like you have enough yet? I never feel like I have enough keys.
One room down for transfer 1 fare. We've long since passed it, but we are going to find the staircase to the red candle here shortly.
Probably not going to pick it up if I had to guess.
No. I think it'll give Tabby a little bit of concern about his life choices in this dungeon, but
yeah,
what can you do?
he was stocking up on extremely overpriced bombs.
Yeah, that's really been the story of the seed, honestly. I mean, that's what push steel away from the side of DM.
Yep. Tabby did not find the heart. Not quite sure how he missed it.
It was south when you go out of the staircase.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. That's right. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
The second time Tracy pointed out, I saw it and said, oh, yeah.
Good call, Tracy. But will he pick it up is the question. Aw, thanks, Tabby. It spawned close. I mean, if it spawned in the top right corner, I probably would not have picked it up. It was too far away. Luckily, it was too close. Like, I can't turn it down. Just don't try mags again. Nothing but disappointment. Alright, back in 7. Last Triforce. I guess now we get to see behind that what's behind that key door, finally, possibly. Is it the bow? That'd be pretty funny if the bow is behind that door. Just sitting there waiting. Nope, just a key refund. Dreams crushed. So we found the wand in a staircase, as I recall. But did we find a floor drop?
No. The wand is en route to the Triforce. There's no way around it. I think the only thing that will stop Tabby from full clearing this is just not having the health to really combat his way any further.
Yeah.
And if you're steel, you basically have to hope he full clears it, and it's not the bow, and the bow is like in 9 at this point, I would think.
Yeah. Not a great situation to be in, really. Just did not get to Death Mountain soon enough to get that required power bracelet. Ugh. Take Dogger, please.
Let's see, what's the meanest thing that could be past the Triforce in 7?
But we know the raft blocks nothing. But he knows the raft is useless, so that doesn't help. So doesn't need the any key, obviously, with all the keys. So we don't need to. We found the wooden boomerang was in 1 also. So we can update the tracker for that.
Yeah, I've just poked it. It's taking its time.
Yeah, there we go. That's all we have left. I mean, there's no real. I mean, the only trolley thing we have really left is just an annoying level 9 with the bow in staircase number 8 through 3 other staircases. Triforce in 2 for steel.
I see we're really close on this health now for Tabby. I think that's... Oof.
Playing good defense.
It has the red potion. Chugging it actually would help, yeah.
Yeah.
That would actually help if the item in here is important. I think if he had seen the try on that half heart or something, he would have just said, nope, thanks, bye.
Yep.
So, Eat My Steel's getting a little bit caught up here in terms of Triforces, but still lacking a little bit in dungeon information.
Yep.
Says no thanks to the boomerang room. We'll find out later, probably.
That was a troll staircase in the top left corner.
Yeah, still we took it and found out the other way. So they both found out it was a troll.
Excellent.
Tabby's going to clear this room, which I don't think we have the answer as to whether or not this is the 4 drop.
Can't have many rooms left. Although, did we find a way down the right-hand side like we were thinking before?
I don't think Skill even checked. I think he just noped out.
14 keys.
Definitely the trolliest item that could be in here now is the any key for Tabby.
Yeah, for sure. Just sitting free on the floor in one of these rooms.
Would you even take it at 14? I would assume.
At 14, alright, 14 I think I would not pick it up. Because the odds have got to be so low of even needing that many keys left. There can't be that many keywords left in the seed.
15 now?
15 now, oh my goodness.
I mean, it's going to be a standing item, so I'll probably just take it anyways, but if it were a staircase item, I would nope.
I mean, the top right room is guarded by 8 blue wizrobes. That's kind of annoying. So, what better place to put a floor bow, right?
Potentially.
Potentially.
Still gonna go with Raft.
Think so?
Yeah, I think we need to go one more room down. Yeah.
I think that top right room is the last room we have left.
Did Tabby end up burning that key in the first room? I never saw.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this room exists too. Let's see what happens. It's not nearly as bad to go through that room with 10 bombs and red ring and white sword, but would rather not.
You were right. You thought about burning it.
I would have burned it myself at this point, knowing its requirement is none.
I think he got bopped into it. He didn't get a chance to burn it.
It was definitely a dramatic pause before the pickup.
Oh, there was. There was.
It's like, do I really need this? I don't, but oh well.
Yep. But now the heart battle is 14-13, and Tabby skipped a heart. So, you know... Actually, no, I think he skipped a heart and took a potion, didn't he? I can't remember now.
I don't know, he bought a lot of potions and
I think he took the potion and then he used one and then bought a blue to refresh it. That's my recollection. I mean, I guess Steel might be tempted to go to East for quarter spots looking for 8 and check mags, and obviously not check mags, get mags.
So here comes the redig of 3, which is kind of what we expected to happen. There's the red ring that was barely missed. Eat My Steel, by the way, entered this one with not very many keys, like 4 or 5, and it's doubled up.
You have 25 keys between the two runners. That's a lot.
And collectively, we are what? An item on the floor and 8 away from full knowledge?
I think that's right. Or did we see 2 staircase items in 8? Did we see a heart?
Yeah, there's a heart and silvers.
Yeah, so it's a floor item in 8, and the staircase item in 3, which is probably... Did we get this far on the steel side? I can't remember now.
Yeah, the item is most of the way in. I believe you have to go to the right here. I know it's not up through the key door. He noped that idea. He might still is going to find out that he has to go to 8 in search of what he's looking for.
One of the 2 things he's looking for, yeah.
Yeah, so here's the interesting situation that's developing now. Steele's had time to get back in the game. Will he dig the floor item in 8, and will Tabby go back to 8? That's the question, and the answer as to what the item in 8 is might be the answer as to who's going to win. That was clearly a mistake by Eat My Steel, by the way.
Yeah. Clearly.
We'll ignore that ever happened.
Yep. Tabby's skipping out on a guaranteed magical sword again. I guess.
Feeling the time crunch.
Yeah.
Not playing with music, but playing with audio, so could technically switch if desired for a roar.
Or is it more dramatic, just wait for the room to fade out? Or the bow was just right here, right? I mean, that's what always happens when silvers are in 9. It's in the first staircase.
No.
Not this time. Does the bow roar? That's a good question. Not gonna lie, the silence is deafening.
It's not silent, there's bopping.
I guess the real question is, would you rather have this, or would you rather have the title screen music?
This. So Eat My Steel has the full combat now.
Yeah, ready to fight this 8 if you can find it. Or should I say if, it's like when he finds it. You lie, old man. There are no eyes.
Lies for now, potentially.
There are no eyes. There's not even a skull. What are they talking about? Bunch of nonsense.
I heard some clamoring for the eyes to suddenly exist again.
Well, I assume Aquamentus was roaring, but the problem is that you can interrupt the roar if you do things when a roar would come out. So if you have, like, using the wand makes a noise that can overwrite the monster roaring sound. I'm pretty sure he killed him before Aquamentus had a chance to do anything. As Aquamentus tends to do. That's a roar. So let's see. Could be in any of the 3 directions. Probably try bombing left first.
Yep. No dice. That's... Oh, we're gonna go up.
Is he in the door?
Well, you're gonna get free information as to which way we need to go now. Because if we go right, we'll hear a roar, or know that we have to bomb our way or find a way left.
I do like clearing this room, pushing the block first, or trying to. Because if you go right and get shuttered out, and then it's an annoying combat room, and you can't check it.
Can't go left, can't go up. Forced to go right to see if the roar is down. No? No.
No. Compass, nice. All right, that's pretty close to start.
Yep, so we know where Ganon is, but we don't know how to get to him. We know where Zelda is. I don't think we know how to get to her yet.
No, I don't think so.
And we don't know what the items in here are.
We still got potential for a magic staircase to both Ganon and Zelda. Because I think we started in the dash column, and we went up, but there was not a door to the left. And there was not a door to the left out of the start area either. So, I don't know.
Steel, meanwhile, is routing towards level 8 at this point. It's in the dead end of Dead Woods.
It finally gets a potion.
There's the bow and 9, though. That's big news for Tabby.
Oh, yeah. Go mode achieved.
So the real shot Eat My Steel had...
Can we find the route?
Yeah, the real shot Eat My Steel had is dwindled significantly at this point. Unless he just gives up instantly and clears that super room where the bow is and just goes to 9. But I don't think that's likely.
Well, I mean, there is possibly for metagaming that if you're an hour 20 in and your opponent hasn't finished yet. So maybe that gives you some cause for concern that, hey, maybe my opponent is taking 9 because they dug everything else. Maybe I should get to 9 as soon as possible.
All right, we did not bomb down. Maybe my mapping here is just poor. We bombed left in both of the rooms.
I think he's bombed them both twice.
Yeah, he's not bombed down. I don't know if there was a way we went through there yet.
Yeah, I think he was already in that room, as I recall, because he checked his map, and he had already been in the room below, so that's why he didn't try.
So you can walk up here. So, okay, yeah, this is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. You know the troll now is just have the Iniki be in the spiral below him. You figure him to go back, right? I mean,
he's like -4 keys since he's entered level 9. I mean, I don't know. I'd be concerned.
I just meant he wants. Oh, there's the heart, by the way, in 8.
Oh, really? It was right there? Jeez. I appreciate Steel's efforts to actually get the 16 hearts. I mean, I'm guessing Tabby's just going to see where this goes. If it's nowhere near Zelda, maybe up A. Yeah.
I mean, he explored a lot of the options he had.
Yeah. He might have deduced that it is a magic staircase to Zelda.
Yep. 2 key doors. Actually happy to see key doors at this point, as opposed to bomb walls.
I've heard you can't take the keys with you to the next seed.
Okay, missed a good trolling opportunity here.
Oh, look at that.
Can we bomb?
Does it bomb up? One time? No.
And down to 1 bomb we go.
Yeah, he's thinking about up-Aing. Because I don't know, did he try bombing up from the starting area? I can't remember.
I think he's just going to go back, use the key to go down, maybe. So we passed up a key door. Oh, we're going to go right first. Eat My Steel is going to find the way to the bow and the Triforce. Or Silver's and Triforce, excuse me. Backwards. Oh,
Y-forced. Y-forced. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Steel, please go back in.
He's going to have to. He knows that's a real chance.
No, but it's not going to matter, because there's the staircase.
Is this a super room? Is she in her own room? The answer is no. Alright, 123.08 is the answer, and a immediate forfeit is the other answer.
GG. That was a really interesting seed. The classic bow hunt in level 9. As we've seen that a few times in this tournament, even in just the first round. Looks like we have Tabby Orange in here with us. GG.
Thank you.
Fun times, huh?
Yeah, that was a fun one. I was kind of getting that Bow and 9 vibe about, 45 minutes into it. I don't know exactly when, but
Understandable.
Yeah.
And we have Steel. We have a Steel in here as well. GG Steel.
GG Steel.
No, GG's Tabby.
Yeah, you got Y forced out of half the answer if you're curious.
Oh, yeah, I figured there was something there since I'd seen everything else up to that point.
Yeah, I think the other heart is just 2 rooms past that in the other staircase in there, but yeah, it's...
I was going to get that stair and go to 9, so...
Yeah, any
That would have been the right move. Don't worry,
I was
Steel.
thinking Bow and Silver's in 9 at that point, so...
Yeah, don't worry, Steel. You're the actual winner because Tabby skipped 2 hearts, and that is an obvious disqualification. So, Tabby did not read the proper rules of this race, and you hate to see it, but,
Well, tough but fair. Tough but fair.
Then again, maybe I cursed myself by burning that first heart in 3 that I found.
Maybe. You're all downhill from there.
Both of them botched it because I see a boomerang on the inventory of one of the runners as well.
Yeah, that is true.
Anyways, enough shenanigans aside with the commentary team's antics. It looked like this race was going to potentially be over early, and then just not finding the correct path in 6 for Tabby gave Steel a little bit of time, and then maybe just a little bit of fortunate routing through some of the overworld. I don't know if it was a lot of it, but a couple of spots suddenly made it a little bit closer than it first appeared. Unfortunately, just not enough time for Steel to get all the way caught up.
I had 3 overworld spots left.
I think that's better than better than you had 2 raft spots. Yeah. I think you had 5. So 2.
I had 3 accessible. Yeah, and the raft spots. But yeah, I had the 2 in Death Mountain, and that was all my checks.
I think I had everything but the raft spots.
But yeah, Steel, Tabby did level 4 way earlier than you did, and got the magical power bracelet that happened to unlock the other 3 levels.
Yeah,
that would help. Absolutely.
I was in there.
I knew it about 40 minutes in. I had 3 Triforces. I was like, this is not the way you need to do this seed.
Yeah. And obviously having the recorder earlier, having the white sword earlier, and having the red ring earlier, it all kind of snowballed after that.
Yeah, I took a couple really bad deaths, 1 and 2, and a couple others on the overworld. Happens.
Yeah, the 1 and 6 was probably the most annoying. Just because,
oh yeah, I forgot about that. I erased that from my memory.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, Tabby went left in 6, so all the time you probably lost to that death was made up by just unfortunate routing choice to go left because it ended up just not working out by randomizer choice. So, that one didn't cost you as much as just not having bombs. Tabby bought some bombs, but also did some reasonably good forcing off of 0 counts at start, forcing off of level 4 or 3 separate occasions. So Tabby's bomb situation was a little bit more healthy going through Death Mountain, and that overall I think was probably the biggest difference in the team.
Yeah, every time I tried to force a bomb, I'd get hit. It was just every time. I was like, okay, I'm done trying to do that right now.
Right.
Sounds about right, yeah.
It's probably faster if I had forced on the overworld in Death Mountain, but I get hit all the time trying to do that. I just found that safe room, that first room in 4 to do it, and I'm like, it's going to take me a little bit longer, but I know I'm not going to screw it up. I can just get the bombs and go back there, and it's easy. As opposed to, you go in the overworld and, get hit by a lever, get hit by a Lionel or something.
Well, by the time I found 4, I had a bomb upgrade. I had everything anyway, so it wasn't a big deal by then. But early game, I just could not get a bomb drop to save my life.
Yeah, bombs did not seem very plentiful at all on either side, really, for the first half of the seed. It was very strange.
Yeah, I got bounced out of 5 because I didn't have bombs. I got bounced out of 7 because I didn't have bombs. I ended up having to go back to those and finding nothing, essentially.
And there might have been a bit of an
One.
early key problem too, but we never found the any key, which is a good thing because at one point the two of you had 25 keys combined. So keys were never a problem.
Key problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was either the second item in 9 or the floor in 8 because I saw everything else.
Second item in 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
Steele, you found the heart on the floor in 8, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you had gone left instead of up to where the Triforce Silver's room was, there's a chute. You go through that. The heart container's next room. So
Okay.
a lot of easy access items at 8 at the end. We thought maybe it would hurt you a little bit at the leave your room in 8 if the bow was up there. That was
Oh yeah. If I was not coming back there until everything else was checked. Like,
yeah. Then the question becomes: does Steel stick it out and look for the second? Does he look for the floor drop if he doesn't go left and start there? Because if that's what happens, then suddenly we have a 50-50 shot at some point. But you found the bow just as Steel was making his way to 8 or getting into 8 for the first time, and that kind of took care of that. We weren't exactly sure the route to Ganon and Zelda, but Ganon's route ended up being pretty trivial, and Zelda's not so much, but he made it work.
yeah, it was kind of tucked in right by the entrance, but obviously you couldn't bomb there, so I figured it had to be a stair to get there.
Yeah,
I just started taking the stairs.
got trolled by the first stair, got put down to 1 bomb. That was the only thing left that might stop you is a bomb wall to get there if you ran out of bombs, but yeah, you still had a little bit more time than perhaps you realized that you had.
Yeah, you're never quite sure. You're always, wondering, like, while I'm fighting Ganon, I'm looking over as like, because I've had that happen where, you're fighting Ganon and then your opponent finishes, so you never know.
Yep, that's it was pretty entertaining race. We missed the fact that Darknuts and Wizropes were in the same dungeon together for the first dungeon or so, but once we saw that, we thought there might be some real struggles, especially with Red Ring not being free to get to. You had to kind of work your way up to Death Mountain, then work back through Power Bracelet spot checks to get that. So it could have ended up a lot worse, but a couple of potions, I think, and again, just making your way to 4 early, and you're on to the next round, top 16. I don't have the bracket in front of me, so I don't remember exactly who's up next, but
I believe Opno Point is the facing the winner of this race, as I recall.
Fun. Should be exciting there as well.
Here's hoping.
Tell you what's not going to be exciting is Friday in the afternoon.
And why would you say that?
Just a retiree and Tom J.
Uh-huh.
Free win for Tom. I think we're getting close, though, to the end of the round of 32. I think it's a couple more days that you can technically be scheduled. I don't think there's a lot of matches left in it, so...
I think you are the last one. I think after yours, then we're just down to the round of 16. Last I checked.
There's one more, I think, tomorrow. I've got to remember who it is. It would help if I was a coordinated commentator. I would have all this in front of me.
And I've been looking for the link in the Discord.
Oh, I'm getting there right now.
Okay, here we go. So tomorrow, 10 p.m. is Angel FM versus Ugandis. Mm-hmm. And then Fury SK, never heard of him, versus Tom J, Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then after that, the next match is the first of the round of 16. So that'll be it for the round of 32.
Yep, that'll be an interesting match there. I'll save announcing that until we get closer to it, but a very exciting match Sunday night.
And I could be wrong, but the winner of Fury versus Tom J probably is facing some jerk. I don't know. I've never heard of him, but we'll see how that works out.
Well, we'll find out what happens in a couple days.
Sounds good. I'll say GG again to both runners. Very entertaining race tonight. Thank you very much.
Yep, and thank you both for coming and volunteering your time, and thank you SpeedGaming for having us on, and Kimmy on Redikai for tracking. So thank you.
Kimmy, the true hero.
Yep, he was having a blast all night with that tracker. It was it was being temperamental, and it was making him temperamental all the same.
GG's, Tabby. Good luck going forward, man.
Thanks, Steel.
And as always, Fury, it is an honor to do commentary with you. I'm sure we'll do it again soon.
Yep, sometime down the road, not too far from now.
You know it.
Maybe on our... Well, never mind. I'm not going to make it that far. So it's going to
It's
make
all
a Fred joke. Going to make a Fred joke, but never mind.
No,
We'll just
it's
call
too
it
late
a
for
night.
that. Too late for that.
Yep, let's call it a night. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next time.
Gotta have heart. Good night, everyone.